Welcome everybody to today's talk show. I'm your host Johnny, and today we're having a friendly debate on whether club-going women are marriage material or not. Point of this talk show is for us to educate and learn from each other based on our own personal experience and research given by those who know better. Inverted commas. So, by club-going women, we mean women who spend their time at clubs, bars, or grooves. Doesn't have to be constantly or consistently, but the mere fact that their presence is at a bar or club. Are they marriage material? Do they have qualities of a married woman?
Well, my opinion is, as a woman, you can have fun. As a human being, you should have fun. So why do you want a partner to stay at home and be there the whole time while you have fun? How is a man marriage material when he goes to the club? I personally don't go to a club. I don't want a man who goes to a club constantly who drinks, because I don't do that. So you should marry someone at your level. That's my opinion anyway.
Okay. Hi everyone, it's Kabir. So basically, on my opinion, it would be like a female will be married material on a later stage. For any age from, let's say, 20 to 25, they are on the hit and run. They are on the fun and having fun stage. And I feel like every human being deserves to have that. Whether you are a guy or you are a lady, you should have that going to the club stage so that you can be like, yo, I'm calm, so you can have a story to tell. In a later stage, yes. Okay, cool. Most of them girls will be going to the club just like on occasionally, because mainly girls are overprotected.
But now, what do you mean by hit and run? What do you mean?
The girls are on smash mode, bro. What you saying?
Smash mode for the guys or the women?
Like
themselves?
generally, bro. Like on this age, our sexuality is high. So like that's why I'm saying like up until you're 25, that's when your stuff start coming down, your hormones. So like they have to go to the club, bro, so they can have live experience. So on a later stage, yes, there will be like 31st, they were like 21 on my 31st years, like yo guys, come on, I have to get married or something.
So are you gonna take her when she's 20 in the club or 25 at church?
I feel like myself, yeah, bro. Honestly speaking, like
Yeah.
I'm not marrying anyone anytime soon, bro. So my age, like, be like, I'll marry a girl who, when I'm like a certain age.
But
I can
we're
think
not
of
talking
marriage.
about you marrying anyone soon. I'm saying
Yeah.
20 in the club or
Yeah.
25 at church. Which one would you marry?
20 in the club or 25 at church. I'll marry the one who goes to the club.
Reason being?
Why? Because she has life experience.
And the one in church doesn't.
The one in church will be boring for me, man. I need someone that I can talk to about like wild adventure. I need someone that I can be like, yo, what's the wildest thing you have done? Not someone, what's the wildest thing you've done? I have been like, oh cool, like, I want like a plain white, black and white girl, like, okay, I've been good the rest of my life. I want in between, like, I want, you get what I'm
Want the
saying?
drama.
Yeah.
Then I feel like, based on what you were saying right now,
yeah.
right? It's now up to what the person wants. Just because somebody goes to the club does not mean they'll marry somebody who goes to church. So a person who goes to the club will obviously attract a person or a guy that goes to the club
Yeah,
because they
you
have
will.
the same qualities, the same characters and whatever. A person who goes to church will attract the person who goes to the church because they have things in common compared to someone who goes to the club.
Yeah.
So now if we're going to ask a club girl's marriage material, we're going to also have to ask a church girl's marriage material.
That's a good question.
Well, for me, it's like, as Andile said, it depends. You know, they attract each other. The church girl attracts
The church guy.
the church guys, and the club girls attract the club guys. And most definitely, the club guys and girls are not serious, because whenever they link up, they just do things and then they separate. In other hands, the church, they like get into seriousness, you know, serious stuff. But at the end of the day, they also get like cheating, you know, and it also gets difficult in the relationship. But as my perspective, I wouldn't marry a girl that is outgoing to clubs. Reason being is because you are not learning how to like build your family in terms of marriage, in terms of yourself as well, because when you there are girls that go to clubs every day. I know them. This guy also know them. I don't want to say the names because those girls spend time on going to clubs, like not doing anything for themselves, for their lives, not gaining life experience. You know, I wouldn't want anyone that don't know anything about life. You know, because most of the time they spend is on club, outgoing. You see. So I need someone that is going to know how to handle the family and build something.
So which you'll find in church, right?
Yeah, which you'll find in church.
Which you'll find in church.
You find in church.
And then ask your question.
My question is, you are saying you need somebody who's gonna be able to like build themselves forever. Mind you, clubs open at 10 p.m. So you're telling me that person is doing nothing the whole day from in the morning until 10 p.m. just to go to the club?
She's sleeping. She's
From the
lazy.
hangover.
Sleeping at home.
Okay.
That's what she's
If that's your point of view, right? I work in a club.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, I've met influential people, right? People that be like, I come here not because I want to get drunk and whatever, because I'm just coming here just to spend my money. I have the money, why not? But you will not find them Monday to Sunday at a club. They come once in a blue moon. So when you say that people that go to clubs are people that basically just, they live in jail, we wake up, we go to the club, we groove, we come back home, I disagree with you on that.
Most of them.
No,
You
but
can't tell me that.
you
can't tell me that most of those people that go to clubs are like the example that you're giving me, because most of those girls that wear the things that showing the bums here, you see, they have nothing to do, nothing at all. They don't work, they don't school. What they do is stay at home having nice iPhones and then they have mamas on the last day.
But now, don't you see, right now you're being, I'll say biased and stereotypical, because just because she's at the bar, right, doesn't mean that she's not doing anything at home, like Antile said. So what if she's 25, right, bowling and at the club? Does that mean she can't maintain a housewife life?
You said 25. 25.
Let me bring it down, because in the world of today, someone can be 21, 22 and mad successful.
Facts.
I mean, if you are successful, then why not?
But what's the difference between a successful person and a person that's just going to
That's the difference. You're not successful. Why would you be distracted?
No, but
focus on building your life.
No.
okay, no, I hear you. Focus on building your life. Do you have anything to add to that?
Not yet.
Not yet.
As I'm saying, on the later stage, yes, when she settled down, and because stating the fact that most of the people who goes to the club, they are uni students, and they have that on holidays and they don't have it like on a consistent. And being a girl, for you to actually walk out of your whoever you're staying's house, you have to have courage. You need to like say no to your parents, and that's also a good quality to have, like in normality, because like you should like go for what you want. But what I'm trying to say is this: not all the girls who goes to the club every day, meaning like most of them are, as you said, most of them are at school. At school, some of them are at colleges and stuff like that, but you get the ones who go like on a consistent. But that's not someone that you want to get married in the end of the day. But on a later stage, that girl will be like, okay, cool, I've bowled enough. It's time for me to calm down and build a family. And you find out that like the reason why you go clubbing because you bored at home. Come on, it means like she got used to the same damn thing at home, and of course she was trained. But I just don't know what you're looking for in the end of the day. You can't find a good person in the club, honestly.
But my point is, y'all are being biased and stereotypical, because you gave us an age limit of 25 whereby women tend to settle down, right?
No, like where everyone is like on
Everyone.
25. Okay.
Oh, not everyone, not
So I'll
me. Not me.
so
most. Like,
we know that you, I guess you don't have proof to back it up that at 25 everybody settles down and they start to focus more on life, focus on building a family. There's women out there in their 30s and their 40s still going to clubs, still grooving, because a 40-year-old is young compared to a 60-year-old. At the age of 50, you can still have enough strength to do what a 30-year-old is doing, you know? So my point is, you're looking for a woman, right, to marry, marriage material, right? and you say no to club women, is it because of their lifestyle or is it because of the qualities? Like, how do you define marriage material?
Exactly. Thank you.
Marriage material. Okay, first off, she has to have the ability to cook and
Typical African man.
no, let's like it's not about being an African man. A wife needs to know how to cook because if we're married, we're not gonna be doing takeaways for the rest of our like marriages forever. So you have to have that skill. As a guy, it's not a must for a guy to know how to cook because like, come on, man.
Why not? I disagree. I highly disagree.
We're not gonna go to that topic.
Strongly
No, it's not a must. It's like that's another topic for another day. But what I'm trying to say, the chick has to know how to cook. She has to be ambitious. That's marriage material. She must know how to cook. Ambitious. She has to have fun, but she must know her limits. She has to have self-control. She must have discipline. She must have what I call time management. Because by having discipline, she can keep her household together, and then she can discipline other people. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. There are girls that go to the club that know their time management, number one. Number two, they know how to cook. Probably better than those that you say they go
Yeah,
to church.
that's marriage material. So
Number
what?
three, they have discipline.
Yeah.
In a way to say that if a guy comes up and be like, "Hi, can I take it?" They'll be like, "No, I'm cool.
Yeah.
Thank you."
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
There are ladies that go to the club.
Mm.
I'll be holding a bottle of Hennessy at 4 a.m. But at 8 a.m., right, I'm sitting in the office doing my daily work.
Mm.
So then what's the difference?
I never said I will not marry. I'm the guy who said I will marry a club girl, but on a later stage.
What do you mean
Guy,
later stage?
guy.
Because
Later stage, bro.
so
Like,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You put the bar of 25. 25 and after that is a
it's
later stage.
scientifically proven that a human brain develops seriously after the age
Because
of 25.
when you are 21,
You are
you're
not
not
youth.
thinking about anything other than going out. You're
That's
not
a
thinking
lie.
about.
Okay.
There are
listen,
21-year-olds that are thinking about
listen.
God.
There are. You said there are, but most
Majority.
of them,
Majority
them,
rules.
they like going out.
Majority.
They like
You see,
having
this
fun.
right now, I'll tell you, it's a matter of where you stay versus where other people live. Because I can guarantee you, if you are to open up YouTube and search on a topic on e-commerce, a topic on trading, a topic on anything relating to finance, you will see the majority of the YouTube world is ruled by people in their 20s who are pushing.
Where are
Yeah, yeah.
they? Where are they located?
Where are they located? That's what I'm saying. But you said the majority of people, when you're 21, you're thinking of having fun. You're thinking it's not about
Of course.
the majority.
Do you think fun is a bad thing, bro?
No, I'm not saying fun is a bad thing. Because now we're going out of topic. What I am saying is, you've highlighted qualities that you want to see.
Yeah, in a female. She can be in church or at the club.
At the club,
Yeah,
right?
bro.
So now I'm telling you, if you found a 21-year-old woman,
Go.
I'm going to get back to you. If you found a 21-year-old woman
Yeah,
and she ticks all your boxes,
all the box.
would you put a ring on her finger or not?
Nah,
Why not?
she's not ready, man.
She's not ready.
Yeah.
Do you
What
know that
makes
it's
you say
much
she's
more
not ready?
than that?
Why she's not ready? Bro, she need to experience life and I'm not gonna take that away from her.
Okay, can I ask, what's your definition of experiencing life?
Huh?
What's your definition?
Travel the world. See
Have
other
you traveled
niggas.
the world?
Huh? No, I haven't yet, but I will. But what I'm saying is travel the world. See people, don't put a ring on someone's finger like on age 21, bro. Like what you doing, man?
What
It's
makes
too early.
you marriage material?
What makes me marry material?
Like right now.
Right now,
Oh,
I'm not
himself.
marriage material.
You're not
Exactly.
marriage
So
material.
when you get there, or where you're looking for all this quality, cook, clean, and all of that, when you get to that level, then you can talk about it.
That is deep. I won't lie.
I think I like that.
That is deep. That is deep. Anita, you've been
Okay,
quiet.
but
I
look
mean-
here, guys. Now, I feel like church girls are like. If I was a guy, I would not marry a church girl. Because why? Church girls are the biggest hypocrites. Sorry to say, some of them are in church because Congolese girls. Some of them are in church because their
That's an arrow
parents.
shot.
That's it. Because their parents are strict on them. Like if they had the chance to go to a club, they would do it anytime.
But now,
So therefore, a club girl that has a freedom, I feel like they're better.
hear me out. I get where you're coming from, right? But when this topic, let's take off the parents forcing daughters to do this. Parents forcing daughters to do that. We're talking as a woman, as an individual, right? With no parent, no guardian. Free will.
What age is that?
What age is that?
What age is free
Yeah.
will? Some people
You can
become
get it at
independent
21,
when they're 18, other people become independent when they're 17. It just depends on you as a
I
person.
feel like
Because there's guys, no, hear me out.
Yes.
There is guys, 25, parents are still forcing them to church.
Facts.
So remove the parents, Let's take the parents out. Let's say you as a woman, right? You've got a choice to go to church, you've got a choice to go to the club. So who would you prefer, Jessie? Church-going woman or a club-going woman? Because if I was to reverse this role around, right, and told the ladies to pick between a church-going man and a club-going man,
I will actually prefer to go for a church going.
based on that's
Okay, let's make it like this. I want a woman that is focused spiritually.
Thank you.
okay.
Okay.
I don't want a woman that is every day outgoing and not thinking about her spiritual life.
Okay.
Spiritual life is also important, You must feed your spirits and grow it. So a woman, as they say it in my language, une femme bâtit sa maison. So a woman, how do you say it?
Grows a house. Builds a house.
Builds a house. You see, so I think the spiritual part can also help her in building the house. She can keep it together by the help of.
Now, what's stopping you from taking the girl from the club to church?
That's a good. Hold on. That's a good statement over there. But I feel like it's not my job to go in the club and tell a girl you need to go to
Be
church.
the disciple.
I can be the disciple, but they must have their own conviction. She mustn't go to church for me.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
True? Do you have something to add?
To answer to your question, not that I'm for him,
Yes.
because I'm not for him, but to answer your question, you can take a girl out of a club into a church. There's a saying that goes, you can take a horse to a waterfall,
But you can't.
can't force it to drink.
Yes.
You can take a girl out of the club into a church. She's just doing that to impress you. What if you're not there?
What if you're not there?
Exactly.
Exactly.
So
So she mustn't do it for me. She must.
I
do it
won't
for
say
herself.
I won't say law of attraction, right? But we all know when somebody is deeply in love with you, inverted commas, they are willing to do what it takes to change for you,
Yeah.
right? And we also know that as a man, you should be the leader of your
Yes.
household,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And as a leader, there's a saying that says, lead by example,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So what is stopping you as a man to take your woman, lead her to church?
Here's the thing.
And I got, hold on, look, I got what you said there, right? You can't take the club out of her. It's a matter of time. Because I can take you today, I can take the horse today to the fountain and the horse might not drink. Eventually the horse will.
Yeah.
Facts.
You get it?
True.
So do you, it's now it's about, the question is, do you really want to marry this woman? Because if you really do, you will push for her to change.
And be the woman you want her to be.
Won't you?
That's only if she's also in for it.
Yeah.
No.
As I said.
She's gonna, we're talking of people who's already down for you. We're talking of people who's already down to earth for you. But now you're telling me if you found a woman that's like down to earth for you, she's willing to sacrifice her time for you, you know. She ticks most of your books, right? But she goes to a club. Aren't you gonna try to enforce change onto her? Because you gotta remember, y'all gotta remember, there's women in the clubs, right, with better hearts as those that go to churches. There's women who will sit on a Saturday, finish a 6-pack of Savannah, light a joint, right? Go out there and help the poor. There's somebody who's gonna go to church, offering and everything, go to KFC, buy a fat meal, sees a homeless guy, the homeless guy asks for one and she's like, I don't have. So what are you looking for? Are you looking for the I go to church status, or she goes to the bar, or are you looking at the qualities that she holds as a
It
person?
mustn't be a status.
At the end of the day, it's a status. A
It
club
mustn't-
outgoing woman is a status.
Yeah.
A church woman is a status.
It's a status, yes, but in terms of marriage, when you go to church, it mustn't just be a status. You must be in for it. You know, when you go to church, you must be really strong spiritually. Because sometimes I can do wrong stuff. You can like lead me into the right stuff.
But then you see, we are drifting because now we are saying spiritual, church.
Yeah, the spirituality is part of that because you
Yes.
can't tell me that
all the
girl
stuff
that
is
goes
going to
through.
all the stuff is going to be brought up. Can I just add something on here?
Sure.
I want to add two things on the table. We are looking at church and club going. We must not forget that there is church girls that also go to club.
Thank you.
Why? Distress, need attention, need time to chill, as they say, experience. I've never been to a club, but I would like to try. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? I would like to try. So mainly saying that every girl that goes to a club does not necessarily mean is a club goer. Do you understand where I'm coming from? This
Thank
topic.
you.
It is shown that if you want a girl in a club, the first thing you do is observation. Observe. Majority of them wear long heels. Then what this guy says, she's wearing a long heel, that's a prostitute. No, it's simply because 100% of them that wear long heels are prone not to get a cut at their feet. It's a club. Somebody can break a bottle. Glass can be down. They will not get a cut at their feet. But somebody wearing sandals in the club.
But I can wear sneakers. What is this?
I'm just giving examples.
Yeah, he's
here.
giving an example.
I'm
He's
giving examples here.
which is it's a very valid example, you know. And to add on to what he's saying, right? Just because someone is going to the club, because this whole club going thing, I feel like the women's society is attacked more. What's the difference between a guy going to a club and a woman going to a club?
The difference is, to me personally, because I've never been to a club or anything like that, when I hear you go to a club and all of that, as a man, I see you as someone who cannot spend their money properly because you are going to put a chunk of your finance to going to the club, buy beer and stuff like that. That's something that I don't want. I don't want to sit at home with the kids and calling you, where are you, at 2 a.m. You're like, no, I don't want that.
No, but you still didn't answer my question. My question was, what's the difference between a club-going woman and a club-going man?
There's no difference.
So there is. I'll tell you. Women go to the club to enjoy.
Men don't.
Men go
Men-
to distress.
Thank you. Men is not even the stress. Men is not even the stress. When a man goes into a club, the first thing he's looking at how many women he can pull.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Women going to the club to
Yeah,
chill.
man.
Now let me ask you, somebody who is going to the club to chill and somebody who is going to the club to pull women, right? Who is the more dangerous of the
The
two?
man.
The ladies.
The lady.
I would say the lady.
Because
The lady.
they
You will
prey
not see
on
it
you.
coming, eh?
They no.
They preying on you.
You'll
Not
see
not
it
just
coming.
because a lady is wearing, and just in case the viewers don't know, I am not picking a side, I'm in the middle. I'm attacking both corners, right? Just because a woman is wearing a short dress doesn't mean she's preying on you. It's not the outfit that makes a man want to rape a woman. You know the saying, right?
Yeah.
So just because someone has a short skirt doesn't mean that they are preying on
Agree
you.
with it.
If a man is walking topless,
She's
all
doing it
jacked,
for attention.
says who?
So
She's
exactly.
You know,
doing it for attention.
I've met so many
Bro.
women. I've met so many women who will tell you that when women put makeup, they don't put it for the guys. They put it for
Exactly.
themselves.
That's what they say.
Exactly.
But inside, deep down, they know they're doing it
No,
for
it's
attention.
not.
They do it for attention.
There's
Exactly.
no
You
way.
can't, you can't
I
decide
will
for
leave
this
my house.
one.
No,
My bro,
I disagree.
If they're not doing it for attention, why don't they come out with no makeup,
Can I just
I
say
do.
something?
no small dress?
Hold on.
They just go to the club fully dressed, like
How do you go to a club?
or
So
some-
let me
They
ask
just
you
go
this.
like that.
So let me ask you this.
Yes.
Does that mean women, right? They go to church on a Sunday, long dress and everything.
That's the church
They are
attire.
praying. They are praying the pastor.